To all you men out there that come to women and just sit up here and waste their time, like you first meet a girl and then your first thing to say is, I'm not looking for nothing serious, then why the fuck are you meeting anybody? What are you meeting somebody for? Y'all, like, I feel like all you niggas that ain't looking for nothing serious should wear a t-shirt. I'm full of shit. Like, y'all should. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make some shirts, you guys. Who's gonna buy it? Who's gonna buy an I'm full of shit shirt? Don't waste your time. If you don't waste your time, I will. That's what y'all need to start wearing. Y'all need to start having badges. Time waster, bullshitter, I just want to do it. Because that's all y'all want to do. That's all y'all want to do. Y'all come to a woman knowing that women want relationships, and then you tell them for off bat you don't want nothing serious. Goddamn, 100,000 men will come to 100,000 women and say they don't want nothing serious. Then get the fuck out of my face. Get out of my face. Get out my face. Out my face.
The fuck is that? Shit.
Well, all right. Hit that like and subscribe. Here we're on the page of Jasmine.Danae. And you heard what she had to say about men who come to her and say that they don't want anything serious. Now, I would think that that's a good thing because the man's approaching you. He's telling you what his intent is. He's being upfront and honest. And that's a bad thing? Nah, that's a very good thing. I made a video about this young lady not too long ago, and I didn't post it because I felt I was going too hard to paint. It was, she had posted something and it said, I guess somebody might have told her she was a 6. And she said a 6 where? Now, as you can see, cute girl in the face. You know what I'm saying? The sunlight is hitting right now. I'm pretty sure she got some sort of filter on, but that's fine. Sunlight hitting right now. Her eyes are nice. Look, I could break it down. You know, I love a nice bun, nice little wavy bun. That works for me. Right? But once you get past that, filthy mouth, bad attitude, and as you can see, as she's sitting in this chair, she is a fluffy broad. So let's get to her page. Let's get into it. So here we are, 272,000 followers. I can see why she's gassed a little bit. I am 1000% sure there's all kinds of deficient males in the comments. Oh, baby, so beautiful. Grand rising queen. Among other things that, you know what these dudes be saying, right? So it is what it is, bruv. Apparently, Jasmine Davenport, she's a Creole. She's a realtor. And she's a architectural student, apparently. She's a mom. And what flag is this? I think that's the Colombian flag, is it? Not sure. I don't need anyone judging me in the comments, all right? Anyway, as we go through her page, actually, I want to go back to the comments here. I want to go to the comments of this video here just to see what people had to say in response, because I actually didn't read them. Who's this? I can't read this. Anyway, she said, I'm going to need a dozen, please, and thank you, ma'am. You don't want a dozen of that. That'll ensure that you won't get good results. What is this? Iana. Say it louder, sis. See, that's the problem with women. They give you a pat on the back while they're watching you go down the road to your own destruction, right? Got nothing to do with them, right? You're going down a path to your own destruction. And it will push you along that path. What's this? Hog Boy 110. So you don't have any homegirls that ain't looking for anything serious. Women do this too. They go on dates, accept drinks, and paid bills. What kind of shirt should they wear? Or those guys are good for doing those things. Everyone knows what it is. No one's upset for real. That was a good comment. Grammar's a little off, but we're not going to be the Instagram police here. Let's see. Only one Lulab. I'll buy them and pass them out. Okay, I guess in reference to the T-shirt. CC_only. Get out my face, really though. This is why comment sections are dangerous. So this young lady got these comments, right? And I read, a small handful. I mean, she got a lot of comments in here. And I haven't read them all, and I actually just glanced by, and I'm going to read this before I get up out of here. But this is why it's dangerous. They pat you on the back, literally, knowing that the mindset and everything is wrong. You should be thanking them dudes for being honest with you. That they're not being Derek Jackson and selling you a bunch of lies. Penis and lies, right? You should be glad that they're not doing that. They're being honest. I want to read this last one that I saw here. I mean, armed. I have respect for the men who keep it real and honest during the first meet. It gives me the option to say no. Thank you, ma'am. I'm looking for more. What I don't appreciate is the man who lie and say they're looking for a long-term monogamous relationship, then marry you and then turn around and cheat on you the whole time. There is a special place in hell for men like that. I get where she's coming from, and she's correct. If a man is telling you what it is, how are you going to be mad at him for that? You can't be. He's being honest. And if that's what you're getting time after time after time and time again, that tells you what your value is, man. And don't nobody want no foul mouth, tapping the camera, wanting to be on social media every day broad. I'm trying to build. I don't have time for this nonsense, man. So going through her page here, I saw that she posted a response. So let's go ahead and get into it.
So I noticed a lot of y'all are not understanding my concern and my sentiment when I said what I said in the last video. I'm talking about out of 100,000 men, every single one of them is not looking for nothing serious. Sir, you're balding. Sir, your gut is starting to hang. Sir, them balls are starting to hang. When the fuck are you going to be looking for something serious? And y'all all come to women with the same thing. And let's get on the fact that the women will tell you, yes, I'm looking for something serious. I do intend on looking for something serious. And honestly, I'm so scared to even say. I actually have anxiety saying I want something serious nowadays because men don't ever want anything serious. But my problem is when you know a woman wants something serious and you don't, even though you say, I'm not looking for nothing, and she says she did, you still try to pursue her. You still try to say, well, let me still take you out. I still want to have fun. I still want to get to know me for what? What are you trying to get to know me for? What do you even want to get to know me for if you don't want nothing with me? There's nothing you need to know about me. You don't need to know my birthday. You don't know what I like to eat. You don't need to know none of that shit if you don't want anything with me. Why would I start to get to know you? Why would I start to try to learn more about you? Why would you want to learn more about me? Why would you even want to take me out if you don't want nothing serious with me? Why waste your time? Come off the bat and say, hey, can we fuck or not? And if I say no, move the fuck on. But y'all problem is when a bitch, excuse me, I'm not a bitch. When a
Shit.
quote balding, your quote unquote nuts sag, and you have a belly. And I'm sure this ain't the best angle, but I'm sure that you all can see what's hanging over the front of them jeans. Okay? We already went through her page. She's a baby mama. So now, what does that mean? As a man, you got to take on the responsibility of being a male, a male influencer, male example of what it is he's supposed to be, right? That's what you're supposed to do. Oh, and I'm sure her standards, as Tracy Ellis Ross stated so eloquently, are going up. So the man that impregnated you didn't have the fupa hanging over the jeans. He didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? And again, while you have some decent physical qualities, filthy mouth, talk too much, no offense. Well, let me go ahead and let this finish, and then I'll get back into it.
When a woman says no, y'all take that as a challenge. Y'all take that as, well, let me see if I could still take her. Let me try to, since she said no, she don't want what I want. Let me still try to take her out to dinner and let me get what I want.
As y'all can see, we have a better view of the fupa. Way more of it hanging over the jeans. It's literally sitting in her lap. But let's go ahead and let her finish.
I want. Let me try to get what I want out of her, even though she's not on what I'm on. That's my issue. And all of you fucking sad, weirdo niggas that's in my comments saying, you bitches this, you bitches that, women do this, women do that. First of all, I'm not talking about women. This is not a conversation about women. Go to one of y'all little red pill, loser ass niggas that don't get bitches. Go to one of their pages and talk about that shit to them. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for you. Okay? This is not the page for you. Okay? And then on top of that, y'all don't get no bitches anyway. Y'all sitting up here hit dog hollering when y'all don't get no bitches anyway. It's niggas who don't get bitches in my comments talking about what women do. How the fuck would you know you don't have any, sir? You don't have any. And then you got the nerve to talk to me like I'm not a bad bitch. Like I don't.
You's a liar!
Whew, that was a lot. She touched on so many things. But at the end, she's starting to insult men. You don't get females. I don't want to hear nothing you talking about because you don't get females. But these last two posts that we've gone over are based off of, I'm sure, you not getting the quality of man you want. And I can see why. If you were a happy, fluffy woman like this, you wouldn't have no problem getting a man. But you're a fluffy, ornery woman. And nobody likes fat, ornery women. Nobody. Women don't like fat, ornery women either. Okay? Man or woman. So as we're, just wrapping this up. So she said at the end, she's a bad BI. Okay. I saw this in the last video that I made. Now, I give her credit. At least she ain't took it down. Maybe she hasn't gotten the criticism that that she would make a video over. But watch this. Look how wide the shoulders are. Look how hefty she is up top. You telling me this is a bad broad? Anybody that sees you walking around with this tiny woman, because she looks like she's short as well, is going to say, oh, your chick cute in the face. She got nice eyes and stuff like that. But ain't nobody going to say this is a bad chick. You walk in the room with this, what you think people going to say, man? Come on.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
It's only going to be a certain caliber of dude that will look at this and be like, oh yeah, I need to wife this up. But that's why she's getting the offers that she's getting. But I did notice something when I came back here. She is starting to get her fluffy behind into the gym. So I commend her for that, as you see the mini workout vlog, right? So stay on your fitness course. You have potential. Get rid of about probably minimum 40, 50 pounds. You good to go. You good to go. Now, part of the problem is some of these guys, which is why she feels she can get on here and talk down to people and stuff like this. I am KMac85, heart eye emojis. Terrence Jefferson 33, fire. Classic knockouts, let's go Jazz. K Adams 0130, round of applause. It's beautiful _ heart eye emojis. You got a bunch of people who are, giving positive affirmation. But anyway, shout out to her on her fitness journey, and let me know what you guys think about this. Is she correct? Should dudes not roll up to her, tell her what their intent is, and continue to pursue her as an open book, being honest? Or should they do the opposite of what men have definitely done in the past? Just tell them lies. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that like and subscribe. Until next time, I'm out.